Picture this. An undrafted rookie, fresh off the practice squad, steps up in a do-or-die moment to flip the script on a rival team and potentially salvage his squad's season. That's the thrilling reality of Alijah Clark's game-changing heroics for the Dallas Cowboys against the Philadelphia Eagles. A story that reminds us how one player's grit can echo through an entire city. But here's where it gets controversial. Is it fair that special teams warriors like Clark often fly under the radar, overshadowed by star quarterbacks and flashy receivers? Stick around as we dive into the details, because most fans might not even realize just how pivotal these unsung plays can be in deciding NFL fates. Alijah Clark entered the 2025 NFL Draft as an undrafted free agent, meaning no team selected him in the official rounds. A common path for many hard-working players who prove their worth through sheer hustle. After inking a deal with the Dallas Cowboys, he spent time honing his skills on the practice squad before earning a promotion to the active roster just last month. For beginners in football lingo, the practice squad is like a developmental league within the team, where players train intensely but don't play in games unless called up. Clark's journey from overlooked prospect to key contributor exemplifies how perseverance can pay off in the high-stakes world of professional sports. Yet, it was his relentless effort on special teams, those crucial plays involving punts, kickoffs, and returns, that truly shook up the game and rocked the Philadelphia fanbase. On Sunday, the Cowboys found themselves trailing 21-0 early against the Eagles, a deficit that could have spelled doom for Dallas's already tenuous playoff aspirations. But the team roared back in the second half, knotting the score at 21-21 by the fourth quarter. They appeared on the cusp of seizing the lead after forcing a fumble from Eagles star running back Saquon Barkley, a turnover where a player loses possession of the ball, often due to a hard hit, right in the middle of that decisive quarter. However, their next offensive drive fizzled out, prompting head coach Brian Schottenheimer to deploy the punt team on the field. For those new to the game, punting is a strategic kick to give the ball back to the opponent, ideally pinning them deep in their own territory to limit their scoring chances. That's when Clark, positioned as a gunner on the punt team, became the unexpected star. Acting as a gunner means rushing down the field to disrupt the returner and block any potential blockers, a role that demands speed, timing, and toughness. He sprinted into position and unleashed a powerful tackle on Eagles returner Xavier Gipson, jarring the ball loose. Cowboys long snapper Trent Sieg scooped up the recovery, turning potential disaster into a golden opportunity. But here's the part most people miss: the raw intensity leading up to that hit. Clark had to dodge a brutal assault from Eagles safety Sidney Brown, who walloped him right at the line of scrimmage and kept coming with follow-up blows as Clark scrambled to his feet. Undeterred, Clark powered through, weaving downfield like a determined underdog in a high-octane chase. It's moments like these that showcase football's blend of strategy and physicality, when a single play can shift momentum. The Cowboys couldn't capitalize on the turnover with a touchdown, as their offense stalled on a fourth down attempt inside the Eagles' goal line. A situation where teams must decide to go for it or punt, often hinging on risk versus reward. Still, Clark's effort pinned Philadelphia deep in their own end, setting up a defensive stand. When the Eagles punted again after Dallas's defense sacked quarterback Jalen Hurts for a loss, think of a sack as the quarterback being tackled behind the line of scrimmage. It handed the ball back to the Cowboys' offense. Quarterback Dak Prescott and the crew capitalized, marching into field goal range for kicker Brandon Aubrey to nail the game winner, securing a 24-21 victory. In doing so, Clark's play might have breathed life into the Cowboys. Slim hopes for a playoff berth, proving that even the most unheralded players can make all the difference. And this is the part that sparks debate. Do special teams players like Clark deserve more accolades? Or is the NFL too fixated on offensive stars? Some argue it's a team sport where every role counts, while others say the spotlight should stay on those who score the points. What do you think? Should undrafted heroes get more hype? Or is this just another example of football's unpredictable charm? Share your opinions in the comments. I'd love to hear if you agree, disagree, or have a controversial take of your own.